and welcome back to The Conversation Never Ends. This is Timeless Talk, and this is Season 3, Episode 6. And this is a great moment for a few different reasons, actually. If you look over here to my right, we found him, you guys. We found Slideshow. Yes, the milk box worked.
That's right. I didn't know they was looking for me. I was in the gym.
I guess that's where he was, guys. Yeah. I got to be a gentleman, and of course, I got to introduce her properly. You know, to our left, we have our lovely guest, Chris. Yay! Woo!
Briss.
That was an accident. Thank you for being here with us, Chris. I really gotta label some of these. Like our live audience. That's right. We show love to our guests. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys, this was Timeless Talk, Episode 6, and it's interesting because this episode actually we let you guys choose the topic. Me and Slideshow were trying to figure out where, you know, how we can make the next few episodes more immersive for our audience, right? How can we involve you guys, right? So we came up with the idea of putting a poll out there. I was like, all right, I'll come up with an idea for a topic, and I told him to come up with one, and we'll post them both, and whichever one gets the most votes is what we're gonna do next. And you guys voted for this, so how to survive Zombieland. You know, obviously the props are appropriate on the set today. We decided to, you know, go all out with you guys' choice, so we're gonna discuss that. As you guys can see, though, you know, before we jump into the topics, I probably should have said this before I even said that, you know.
Asshole.
he said, I'm not an asshole. Okay? Yeah, I'm not an asshole, right? It happens. Anyway, so Chris was going to be our guest regardless today, but we're missing a white boy. We're short a white guy. And on the host side of things, unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. We lost him, just like we lost Slideshow. It's like I found one and lost the other one. So we actually, Slideshow and I pitched in together, and we actually got an ad in the paper, as you will see above our guest here, Chris. Now, our boy made it into a headline thanks to us. We're looking for our man. Did you tell him to write that?
Right, what?
Did you tell them to write that instead of white boy? I said white boy. Why'd you make him write that?
I thought it was appropriate for the
circumstances.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's nothing we do about it now. It's in print.
I mean, look, right. My reason is that's how y'all found me. So,
yeah, but we put you not just in the paper. We put you in the milk box, on the side of a milk box.
But people read the paper more though.
Yeah, that's true. Don't eat cartons of milk like they used to. Right?
They don't even make milk boxes anymore.
Anyway, enough of that. So we're trying to find Beat Money. If you guys see him out there, just let him know that, you know, his loving co-hosts and hosts and co-hosts are looking for him. And yeah, if you see him anything, just DM us. Let us know if you catch him somewhere on the street. We're trying to find him. Maybe we'll be back in a couple episodes or so. We're not too sure yet, but we'll see what time brings us. But anyway, transitioning over. And that's appropriate because we're dealing with zombies today. Do you want to do the current event first, or would you like to?
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do the current event first.
Okay, but before we do that, Chris, would you like to tell the audience anything about yourself? Anything you'd like to share with anybody before we go forward, or you want to just...
No, I'm not that interesting, I promise.
She's interesting, guys. She's lying. I just wanted to be nice. You know, we're not letting you give me
My
a
little
chance.
10 seconds, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give you that first. So go ahead, Slideshow. What do you got today?
So my original plan for the current event was to show you guys the video of it, but I'm guessing that the video was too, I don't know if to say gruesome. It didn't show blood, but it was intense. So they actually took it down. So
wow, can you at least describe it to us in detail?
I could still tell you guys what happened, but I just wanted you guys to see the visual aspect of it. Let me see if it'll play right here on this website. I'm still connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's. Oh, look. Oh, wait.
So the audio should be there too, but
let me see.
Yeah. So, Chris, did you vote in the poll?
No, remember I saw it, but then when I went back, it's already done.
No, it's one of those.
Everybody fucking lied.
She just saw it. She saw it and didn't vote. Man.
It's because sometimes, like, you can't tell me you guys haven't done this. There's like so many stories, so you just like tap through. You know?
That's true.
Yeah,
Damn.
like,
So we were just one of those. That's even worse.
I mean,
Got it.
I just give you a hard time. I'm just kidding.
Got it.
So can you show it to us? You found it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and put it right here. So let me hold it.
See, look at this. What that say?
Warning: graphic content.
Okay.
And then I want to know you guys' thoughts about it too.
Okay.
You just press play, bro. If you want to set it up somewhere.
All right, I'll put it right here. Everybody see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then the volume's up, so at least they'll be able to hear it.
This is like one of those pop-ups.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You got to kill me. Watch this. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. You got me. I told you, dummy. Okay, please. Dang, you shot me for real. Damn, baby, I'm sorry. Okay. Let me go right now. Okay, I'm sorry. Damn, baby. Now you go dummy and go to jail. Damn, I'm sorry. Call the police. Call the police right now. I'm sorry, baby. Told you, dummy, if I shoot you, didn't I? Yeah, you did. Didn't I? I don't want it that way. Didn't I? I don't want it that way. Yeah, baby. Didn't I just say I'll kill you? I'm sorry, baby. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Didn't I? I'm sorry. You just... I don't want it that, baby. Please. You... Call police. I just shot somebody. Dumbass. Just told you I'll shoot your ass.
Damn.
Tried to rob me.
Okay.
Tried to help your dumb ass.
Did she kill him?
Call the police. He just
Hold on,
tried to
I'll
rob
explain
me.
once it's done, or whenever you pause it.
Call the police.
How much more of this
Yeah.
is?
You can click it and see.
I told you I'll
Yeah.
shoot you.
Okay. It's a minute and 20
But I think
seconds.
the good part's already gone though. But
Is it?
yeah.
All right. Well, in that case.
So to explain what you guys just witnessed,
Damn.
I'm not sure if he stopped to talk to her, but that lady is an off-duty cop, and I guess, like she said, he tried to rob her.
So
and
she doing sideways shit.
no,
Damn.
she could have been no. They said she was off duty, so she wasn't even working. She was just
Yeah, but still, like you're an officer of the law. Like, isn't that kind of weird?
In the video, she was saying like baby though.
no. That was him.
She was saying that though. Oh, that was him saying
That
to
was
her.
him.
Somebody was saying baby, so that's why I'm like,
So okay,
What,
so this is what
partner?
happened. So
He was like, "Oh, baby, you shot me for real." I heard him say that
that's
too.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm like, and to me, I'm like, oh, okay.
no,
like, they know
because in
each
the
other.
beginning, when he tried to grab her, she said twice. I don't know if you guys caught it. We can watch it again. It says when he tried to grab her, she said,
Oh shoot.
I'll kill you. No, she
Yeah.
said, I'll kill you. She didn't say I was gonna shot. She said, I'll kill you. She said that like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then he finally said, oh, you're gonna have to kill me.
Okay.
And I don't think he
I
knew.
didn't catch that part.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think he knew what he was saying.
yeah.
to her,
No.
or agreeing to.
I don't think he
Thought she
knew
was really
what she
serious.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was about it.
Right.
So then that's why she said, I don't know if you guys heard. She said, oh yeah, well watch this.
Yeah.
And that's when the first shot went off.
Right. Yeah.
And then that's when he was like, oh no.
Because then he found out she's real. That's why. Like,
Yeah. So she got him like 3-4 times, and then
the situation was kind of calm too. Like they weren't like in a
it was.
struggle.
Yeah. It wasn't.
That's the thing that I kind of was
Yeah.
like, that is
right, I'd have body slammed her ass.
something.
Like,
I mean,
bro, just sit there.
I agree. Yes.
Wait.
Exactly.
was-
No, I agree. It was a little
like
weird.
it was calm in a way where that's the only reason why I thought they knew each other was because she was calm, he was calm.
Seemed like they were
there
talking.
wasn't like an actual struggle.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
It was a
Like,
little
Yeah, it
weird.
does.
Yeah, there was. That's why I was kind of like. Then he said baby or whatever, and then that's when I was like, oh.
Yeah, that nigga
I thought
dead.
they knew each other too. Yeah, he is, huh?
That nigga's dead.
Really?
That nigga's dead.
He died?
That nigga is dead.
Damn.
Nah, hey, you fuck around and find out. I think that's where that phrase came from.
Yes.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah. No for that.
That video on IG where it's like this guy. He has like a graph. If you fuck around, you find out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Based
He's
on
like,
how
he's
much
like the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
the circumference. Yeah.
He's like the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
It's true though. I
I
mean,
mean,
Nah, see.
it's varied meanings to that.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of meanings to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
He fucked around and found out she meant the truth, which she said I was gonna kill you. Like
Yeah.
she was not capping on that. That was real.
Nah, but I mean, hey, what they say in elementary school, say what you mean to mean what you say.
So what did the current event? That's true. No, they did say that. They did say that in elementary school. They teach you that at a young age for a reason, right?
right.
So what did it say in the event, the current event itself, the actual article? Did it say?
Oh shit. Well,
Did it say that he was dead? Did it confirm that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he died at the hospital. And then
I mean, she shot him like close range, maybe like.
and
three
that,
times.
Yeah, a few
and that was
times, yeah.
and that was all in the front too.
Right.
And
the
then
fact that he was even like standing still. Sorry to cut you off.
no,
Yeah, the fact that he was even still standing and trying to like walk it off is crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, baby, you shot me for real, for real.
He's over
Like,
here
she's
trying to,
like, call the cops. I shot somebody.
Yeah.
hey, I don't know. There's just I don't know. Hey, if somebody say that, even if I know like I could easily overpower them, I wouldn't, like downplay them if they say I'm about to kill you.
So what was going on? Was it a drug deal?
Oh yeah, what exactly was that?
Right?
Yeah,
So what led to it at first? I was wondering,
I don't know. It seemed like they were just talking or hanging out, or she was just walking past.
Because then and then it seemed like they were like what I assumed was going on. Some of you too took it this way too. They were doing a drug deal. It was concluding, and then all of a sudden he put his arm around her neck. Did you guys catch that? He put his arm around her, got her in a headlock, real
she
fast.
tried to walk off.
Yeah, she tried to walk off. It made her uncomfortable, and she threatened him, "Get the fuck off me!" What are you gonna do?
Right.
And he's like, "You're not to kill me to get me off you." So I thought bro really had some ill intentions. So the baby thing, I think that came in just as him like
Trying to calm
her down as because she's a woman.
Right.
Like, damn, baby, like, obviously you wouldn't talk to a guy that way.
He started saying sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't know you weren't really gonna do that, huh?
Hey, you know what they
Like,
say? People act different in the eyes of death, right?
Oh yeah.
He
for
knew he was, bro. He knew he was hanging out by a
knew,
thread.
yeah,
he knew it.
yeah.
He was saying, "I don't want to die,"
Yeah.
but it's like I don't know. But girl, find
Bro,
out.
if you get hit that many times,
In the front,
you better
Close
get to a hospital
range,
fast.
yeah.
Or even if you got to a hospital, you
you
probably
better
would have
be
died there.
Tupac. Or 50 Cent or something. Hey, 50 Cent, he got shot that close.
Not 9 times. Not that close. Not like that. Not point fucking range.
Well, no,
like
no,
that,
not
bro.
that close.
Not
But it was
point
close
blank.
enough, though.
He got but not point fucking blank like that, man.
Didn't Lil Wayne like shoot himself on accident too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that was probably
Malibu's most wanted.
He said that was Malibu's one. Hey, but that really was a situation with him though. But he was playing with a gun when he capped himself on accident, right?
Yeah.
But and the family is trying to sue the police department for $10 million.
Wow. So she really was a deputy or a sheriff?
I don't know. It just said off duty cop. That's all it said.
She was probably part of a PD. That sucks, man. For his family, it sucks for him. But she's dumb. She should have known better. You're a police officer. You should know what's gonna happen when you do shit like that.
Well,
right?
Well,
I mean,
what's kind of hard to judge is because like we really don't know what
what was
backstory
going
is.
on? Right.
that's true. We don't know, right? We just see the mix of it, and then the headlock
Yeah,
happens.
Like, we saw.
What did you
kinda-
think it was?
Honestly, I genuinely thought they knew each other, just because it was almost too calm. Like if
That's
you
true,
didn't,
too.
if you didn't really know someone, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like a little bit more standoffish. But I don't know. And to judge it, because she knew she was gonna kill him. Why? Because she
True.
She said it.
He might have been a regular
Yeah,
though too.
she knew. So from the beginning, it was already gonna like go down. But I don't know. Honestly, like I wish I knew a little bit more.
Knowing what you
me
guys
too.
know now,
Try to go off of that.
would you guys want to watch it one more time? Know what you know now?
I don't know. Do you want to watch it one more time? Let's
Like
watch it one more
what?
time.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
why not?
slow mo. I'm gonna like go.
It's like, I'm gonna pick it apart real quick. Pick it apart real quick.
Yeah, let me see.
Shit.
Oh my bad.
You good?
They took my $80 I had in my pocket. I know they did.
So they were already talking.
Right.
Oh yeah. See. And then this happens. See.
And then he grabbed.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You got to kill me. Watch this. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. You got me. Okay, please. Dang, you shot me for real. Damn, baby, I'm sorry. Okay.
Let me go right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Damn, baby.
Now you gonna dumb me and go to jail.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Tell the police.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
Right
I'm sorry, baby.
now. You gonna dumb me if I shoot you, didn't I?
Wait,
Didn't I?
should have again. Does she?
wanted that.
Okay.
Didn't I?
How does it end? Yeah, that's what I want. I'm curious as to how it ends.
Forward.
Didn't I just say that?
Like the fact that he's even standing is.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, like he's not.
You laying down now,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Police, I just shot somebody.
Oh, that's
You're
crazy.
done.
He tried to rob me.
Did you catch what he said?
Oh, what'd you say?
She said the fact that he's still standing. I said, oh, he laying down now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry. I am for the last track in there, man.
6 deep, huh?
Yeah, he's dead now for sure. Rest in peace.
You know that nigga ain't resting in peace. That nigga here.
Yeah. You right. Who am I kidding, right?
Damn.
He just tried
What'd he
to
say?
rob me. He
not ashamed to her. She's like,
She still got it in her hand too. She not playing.
Yeah.
I just told you I was trying to help you.
I apologize,
You
baby.
dumbass. I just tried to help you. I told your dumbass I'll shoot you. You tried to steal my gun. I don't give no about him. He just tried to rob me.
Bro's he's leaking. He's dying right now, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, I gotta go to work today. Your dumbass just got me in trouble.
Ain't going to work no more.
He just tried to rob me.
You ain't going to work no more.
He tried to steal my gun.
That boy got vocals though.
Now,
He's feeling it now.
now he's feeling
Yeah,
it.
now
Yeah.
he's feeling it.
Anybody got a Band-Aid?
Did he say that? I was about to say, bro, I ain't gonna help you. You're fucked already. If that's the case. Man, okay. What a current event. What a way to start, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
Man.
you think like it was like a robbery?
Oh,
Or-
yeah,
what do you
right.
think, Slideshow? What do you think?
I think his goofy ass looked at the little circumference. He fucked around and he found out what it was.
He really
Fair.
did, bro.
I think that's all it is.
I mean, he tried her, right? And then, you know, one thing led to another. And
Hey, look, I always say, hey, hey, you know, I think twice before I do dumb shit, bro. Believe it or
but
not.
it wasn't just one. It was it 3 or 4?
No, it was 3. It was
It was
3.
3, right? Damn, bro. I'm playing.
Hey, nah, see, but I established that from a young age. Like, hey, niggas out here living like they got like they cats, like they got 9 lives. I already know I only got 1.
It's like, don't test people if you don't really know what they're capable of doing. Especially, I mean, I think he knows her or knew her because she heard what she was telling the neighbors. She was like, he was trying to rob me. Y'all didn't hear what I was telling you? That's why I shot him.
Nah, she knows her rights.
Yes, I'm saying. So then, not just that. I think that maybe they were doing a drug deal, or maybe she had took more money than she was supposed to take. Because when she tried walking away, he immediately grabbed her and tried to take something away from her. Did you guys catch that?
I think they referenced something about some other people, right?
I think so.
Did you guys catch that?
I think so. Yeah, and
He referenced something like somebody did something to him or like tried to get on with something. And then she was like,
She said, "Yeah, I'm trying to help you."
Yeah,
I'm trying
and then
to help you.
she later said, I was trying to help you. So like somebody did something to him, and I guess I don't know.
well, she killed, bro. So
Maybe he has some other type of motive against her or something like that. He's
there
trying to
must
play
have
her.
been, man. There must have been, because that doesn't, to me, it just sounds off.
Yeah, long story
Really
short,
off.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
The crazy thing is they started the audio just from where the altercation took place, not like before it, like when they first walked up.
Right.
Yeah. No,
It's
that's
like
true.
a key part. I feel like
Yeah,
too.
it was left
Yeah.
out or something.
What
like that.
led up to it, right? I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "Where's that footage at? We don't get to see it
Right.
all. What led to this interaction and
We see what made her look like the
altercation?
victim.
Exactly.
Or- yeah.
Yeah, we saw that part, but we didn't see what led to the altercation. Because he wouldn't have just grabbed her out of nowhere unless he's just a creep that's trying to rape her or whatever he's trying to do. You know what I mean? It could be that too.
Right.
But there might have been some motive there. I think, like you said, I heard something about $80, or you took more than you were supposed to.
Oh, was that what that?
Unless I heard that wrong, that's what I think I heard. And then when she's taken, she tried to walk
Something
away.
with money. Something with money. So you was probably right with the deal.
I'm thinking there was a deal that happened. She took more than she was supposed to. Bro was probably counting his money. Was like, wait a minute, you took fucking $80 extra. Like,
Wait, but she's an off-duty cop though.
But bro, they're crooked cops. Like, come on now, there's crooked ass cops.
Unless
out
it's
there.
just
And
weed.
like their accent, where exactly are they at? Like what
Hey, where was that? Was that Chicago? Where the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
I was either
Giving me
Chicago. Yeah.
vibes.
It was, right? I had Chi-Town vibes too
I'm
from
over here
that.
like I'm really trying to figure out like
It's like, it's giving me shy vibes for sure. I got the same thing, bro. I don't even know where that took place at, man, but it feels like that's where it was at, where it might have happened. I'll kill you out.
I'm trying to find it now.
Bro, the fucking headline?
seats.
I'll kill your ass.
Right.
Shit.
Man, she shot him, all right. She's probably gonna do life now, right? I mean,
Like I said, it really depends on like what the whole situation was. Like what
that's
exactly.
got her back.
Yeah.
I mean, they pin it on self-defense.
She killed the guy. I mean, there's that, and then they'll probably have to like prosecute for her actually killing him. But what was the backstory for that? I mean,
So they said he tried to grab her gun initially.
oh,
He tried
Wow.
to grab for her gun.
I didn't know that.
And it's in Washington Heights.
Washingtonites.
Where's that?
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna pretend like I know where that's at. I think that it sounds like it's in a western state or northern northwest state. I'm not sure. We got Chris on it, y'all. Yo, shout out to Chris.
We need
Yeah.
this.
Over here acting like a host already. What? Reoccurring third host? What? What does?
See the way how my Wi-Fi set up.
I could have gave you that. You should have asked him when you came. When you first walked through the door.
Pull it up on your phone.
All right. What are we looking up here?
New York.
Where? New York?
New York.
The Bronx.
Bronx, New York.
Hey, that was a good way to start off. I hope their family don't listen to this, but this is a good way to start off Zombieland.
They might. It is a good way to start off Zombieland, right? Hey, cool.
Yeah, nigga, get popped. Keep going.
Bro, you're gonna get us canceled, bro. Saying shit like that, man. You said look
We're
up
not
New York.
sponsoring Celsius. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's why I turned this shit around.
Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you for doing that. But I was gonna tell you to do that too.
Yeah, turn that
Yeah,
shit
shout
around.
out to you.
Oh,
They're not fucking paying us, bro. They're not paying us. That's why.
Yeah. Well,
So you know something about podcasts?
nah.
Yeah, no. So if they were actually like sponsoring us, then yeah, I'll be all for it. I probably would have given them a shout out and everything. But
Yeah.
fuck them.
If
She
not
knows.
Celsius sponsor us.
Yeah, Celsius sponsor us. Like, if you sponsor us, I will definitely have her turn the can around. Matter of fact, I'll line them all up right here.
Aw,
I'll put a can in the skull's mouth too.
shit.
All right, let's see here. New York.
Manhattan, I think they said.
What exactly are we looking up though?
Just
New
like
York.
the location of it.
Do you have it on there on the article?
No, that's all it said. Just watch. Was it Washington Heights?
What were you gonna Google? Were you just gonna say Washington? Where's Washington Heights located?
Yeah, just wanted to see like where exactly was it.
Or you took a guess and said New York?
Huh?
You took a guess and said New York?
No. That's where it said it's. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is in New York. You're right. Oh, where you want to know where it is though, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
It just
no,
said
but look,
Manhattan.
right here it says an off-duty Chicago cop.
It's near Yankee Stadium. Apparently, it's right there before you cross over to Fort Lee.
So she's in Chicago. She's from Chicago, so then she goes to New York.
You're right. It says Manhattan. It does say that.
But you're right,
Or the
bro.
Bronx.
An off-duty
Or the
Chicago
Bronx.
cop.
Yeah, I mean,
An off-duty Chicago cop.
I knew it. I called it, bro. I said Chicago.
I heard the accent. Yeah, I heard.
So
the
she's
accent.
from Chi-Town, but she was in fucking New York and shot somebody in New York.
It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you gonna go all the way out there for what? I mean, I don't know. Maybe she has
Not
family.
just for a drug deal. Maybe she has family.
Maybe, that's what I'm saying. Maybe she has family, shenanigans. I don't know, but
Or both.
Shit.
I mean-
Yeah.
Or both.
Darn.
There's some more water in my life.
Imagine. Well, all right. Yeah. So that's the current event.
solid.
So in case you guys were curious, the person that's been floating above our heads in the photo, in the still in the screenshot there, that's who this woman is. This entire time we've been talking about her. Yeah, that's her. That's her, and she has him. It looks like in a headlock, right? No. She was basically grabbing. Well, as you guys can see,
Why
in
it
the
look
photo,
like she bullying him though?
she has him by his ear. He's trying to grab the arm with the gun, but he's not doing a good job at it.
You
Like,
think that's after he got shot?
I think that's after.
That's after, huh?
I think it's after. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's after. But anyway, guys, that's in case you're curious. That's the frame, right there.
Bro, she looked like a bully, bro.
Definitely the way how she was like so careless about shooting him. She's definitely done it before. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like she was almost too comfortable to be like, oh, well, what did she say right before she shot him?
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
And then there's some find out.
Oh, yeah.
Something find out.
Oh, because he said, yeah, you gonna have to shoot me, and she's like, all right, watch this.
Yeah, there you go. Watch
Bah!
this. Yeah.
Dang, it just popped him, man, right there.
Way too fucking.
Well, no, yeah, that was too easy, huh?
Way too fucking comfortable.
Trigger
Yeah,
happy.
Exactly. I think.
Ew.
She went there with an
She didn't
intention.
give a yeah, exactly.
She didn't give a fuck. Yeah, she went there with an intention. I agree.
It's time to attack black.
All right. So, with that being said, we're gonna transition over to Zombieland. You guys voted for it. We're gonna talk about it now. Slideshow. It was your decision to make that topic a choice. You won. So for that, sir, congratulations. So, why Zombieland, sir?
You said why?
Why Zombieland?
Oh,
Because there's gonna be a whole lot of this going on too.
Next one.
Whole lot of that going on.
What inspired me is like, okay, what can I talk about that we haven't spoke about already, even though we did a little bit. I think we had a post-apocalypse one.
No. So what we had during the Halloween time, we had serial killers fighting each other.
We had that.
And one of them was going to recruit an army of the dead, remember?
Oh, that's what it
So
was?
that's how the zombies got incorporated. We never actually had a
gotcha.
zombie-focused episode like this.
Okay, gotcha. First of all, this is kind of another current event too, but how do you guys feel about this is going to lead into it. How do you guys feel about that little, was it a balloon from China?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking?
And
That's
then-
from China, right?
I think somewhere in the Asian region.
Okay.
Somewhere
What
around there. Was it like it was a camera and they were like watching? It was like some kind of,
Something like that.
yeah. I know
They
what
didn't know if it was because they thought it was filled with something like another strand of COVID.
Oh, shit.
That was it.
They thought the
theory.
balloon was filled with it?
hold
That was-
Come on, you.
They thought it was.
I'll cut this out, but you work medical? You tell us, is it true? Was it filled? She's like, I don't know. I work medical.
I didn't read anything about that shit, but I was
Well,
like,
it's just a conspiracy.
got it.
Like they gotta, because it was like China didn't say nothing. You just see this big ass balloon, just floating in.
Right. I think it was something about how it had like a camera and it was like watching whatever.
Who just do shit
And it was
like
like
that?
some kind of like top secret shit, like spy kind of.
But they
I
came out
could
and,
be wrong. I don't know.
but they started floating over like different states, didn't they?
I don't know. That's why I think we'll have to educate ourselves a little bit.
She's like, we need a fact check.
Yeah,
Because I'm
I
just
was like,
not.
We need to
before,
fact
yeah,
check.
before I start picking this shit apart.
Right.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
find out
you
exactly
probably
what the
should.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
let's do
talking
that.
about,
We need to definitely do that.
Me, I could do the whole newspaper say what they say. I choose to go by the word of mouth. That'd be more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Some
That's
people
true.
be like, what the fuck you talking about?
But do you really? Do you think it had like some kind of disease in it, or?
I mean, well, it wouldn't be too far fetched how they say like World War III isn't going to be like actual shooting. It's going to be chemicals.
Okay.
So I was like, and it don't even, you don't got to affect a lot of people. You just got to affect one and have them start moving around. That's why they didn't want to shoot it down over the city. They waited for it to go over the ocean
So it can just drop all over that.
because they didn't know if anything was in it.
So they load. So okay, that makes sense. So
That
they
would have
waited-
been a smart tactic, though.
Yeah.
If they really tried to attempt whatever the fuck was in it,
Right.
I guess that would have been kind of smart.
I'd have been like, but how do you know it's from China? But that's where, like you said, reading all the details come in. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, what I was gonna say is, for the homie.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I had the fourth one in there for that one, bro. Is the only 3 for the homie? Wow.
But anyways, they do
You're
nothing.
fucked
Hopefully
up.
they don't catch that because that was dark.
Bro, that was super dark just now. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah. Hey, you gonna leave that in?
I'm gonna leave it in. Hashtag leave it in.
don't take
Hashtag
out.
leave it in.
Yeah. leave it.
She's like, what? Yeah, hashtag leave it in. That's also
Leave it in.
we're gonna make stickers like she said leave it in.
Leave it in.
Hashtag leave it in, y'all.
Okay, but anyways, that was to say, okay, bam. Now, the balloon, the blimp, whatever it was, crashed.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
COVID
I see where you're going with this. Go ahead.
2023
Yeah, infection, yeah.
breaks out.
Okay.
All right.
You can have one person to be with you, dead or alive, celebrity or family. Who would it be?
Go ahead, Chris. You're our guest, so you're gonna go ahead and go
I
first.
have to go first.
Yes, ma'am.
Dead or alive, celebrity or family member.
Would it be
Anybody.
anyway?
Anybody.
Anybody that means if you don't choose the boyfriend, he's gonna hate you.
I know. I love you, boo. No, I mean, to be completely honest, I think I would say my boyfriend. I know it's going to be so cheesy. Oh, my God. No, but like, he's very much, though, okay, let me tell you why. Let's say even if he wasn't my boyfriend, he was like a really good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
He is comfortable with a gun.
Okay.
Okay.
He's like good with cardio because you got to run, you got to jump, you got to,
Yeah.
you get me? Like, when
And
Yeah.
you got to watch your partner.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Obviously,
feel like
yeah.
he'd be good with that. And
course.
then not only that, but he's not so much like afraid. So I
Okay.
feel like
Oh.
he would take it on pretty well. I feel like
Be brave and be able to take it
Okay.
on.
yeah, he'd be like able to take it on, or I'd be okay with him being my partner during that.
Hey, not knocking the
And
other
if your gun runs out of
gentleman.
bullets, bro, get you one of these.
Oh, you need
That'll
one?
help.
Oh, that's coming up too. But hey,
Look at the to the table, bro. Look at the market left.
hey, she said her people actually got a real one of these.
Yeah,
Really?
My boyfriend said like just made one.
Really?
A real one,
That's
yeah.
legit. Like,
That's why I'm saying I would.
Oh, you were trying to say that earlier. You were telling us about that earlier.
Yeah,
that's cool. Wow.
I would really choose my boyfriend because he like
has shit like this.
Yeah,
that's
like,
dope.
I
took inspiration from The Walking Dead. They're not paying us either. Fuck those. Just kidding. Go ahead.
Or Days Gone.
Yeah, even though I have their shit there too. Nah, but you're saying sorry.
No, yeah,
that's cool. So then that makes sense. So your boyfriend, that's what you would choose.
Yeah, and plus, like, I just feel like we'd be able to just like branch off, be able to survive. Yeah, just like figure out a way.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So you guys would survive. You guys would figure it out, and obviously go with adjust the way you needed to considering what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like. What about you?
Me, man, that's tough because it's hard. It's hard for me to answer this question just because I have my girlfriend, I have my daughter, and then it's like it's a tough situation.
Right. No.
I'm not gonna disclose here that my girlfriend's pregnant right now, but
I was gonna say pregnant. That changes the whole situation, man.
She's pregnant too.
Now she can't even at least run with the kid in her.
So it's bad. It's a tough situation. My situation is kind of like
it's hard. It's rough.
So obviously I'm gonna choose her because I can't abandon my family.
Aww.
But that would be very 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 tough to.
Yeah. So when did we become gushy over there?
That was a dark topic, y'all.
How we go from dark humor to look, he crying, man.
Yeah, like,
You're gonna make me cry. A little tear here and there, man. Nah, but it's like it literally went from to this. It's not that episode. That was the last episode.
So both of you guys choose your significant other.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you, Mr. Slideshow?
Oh, I'm saving the Queen Bee.
Whoa, who's the Queen Bee though?
Like Beyonce?
Fuck Beyonce.
Oh,
damn! Shots fired.
Queen Bee,
there you go.
Like exactly who are we talking about?
I'm talking.
Really?
Yeah, everybody else not gonna make it. I guess. Mama,
man,
only Mama making it.
Only Mama making it.
Hey, she cooked for me.
All right, so that's the Queen Bee. That's cool, man. Yeah. We cocking the gun for Mama. You ready to go though? You loaded. That's good, bro.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Loaded for Mama. Okay, I respect it. You taking Mama.
She'd be able to like survive. Yeah.
Was she?
I give her the gun. She a little excited.
Let Mama back up.
My mom be acting like she could fight, but
Oh my god.
That's a big woman though. She's 5'11".
Just don't crash the car, man.
So she's.
Is that where you get your height from?
Her and my dad. My dad's 6'4".
Dang.
Yeah, at least the little time he's around. At least that's the one good thing he did give me. So
bro.
Fuck that nigga. He not gonna survive the apocalypse.
He said, "Fuck him." He gonna survive the apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Mama. Yeah, but
he said, "Fuck you, Daddy." Nobody's safe in this episode. Shots fired.
Anybody get it?
She said, "Aw."
Shade's going around.
I will
shade.
Huh? I will kill you.
Damn, you will. You will.
Dude,
oh shit,
why?
bro!
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
I'll do it. Watch this.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro. All right, that's done. We're gonna have to edit that out. We're gonna have to edit that out.
Hashtag leave it in.
Hashtag leave it in. All right. Hashtag leave it in. She's right. She's a natural, bro. She's a natural. She's a natural.
Crazy.
She knows.
Right, she catch on quick.
She do. All right. So that's what we.
Yo,
we're going to hell.
Oh,
I think we're going to.
We're going to hell.
Say, hey, look, I can't go to hell if I repent first. Watch this.
It's so bad, bro. Yo,
no, I'm gonna really have to repent for that one.
That's bad. A really bad one, bro. That's it. All right, we're giving this Admiral Trombone, bro. Let's get back on topic here. So, man, so with that being said, so that's a good intro to this. Now, for the apocalypse, where we dive back into how you would survive it and what you want, supplies you want to have on you, right?
Right.
What's your take on this, Sideshow? What was the real reason that I know you were kind of comparing this? We were talking about it off the record to something else, right? What version of what version of Zombieland were you referring to when you were talking to me about this in original? Original form.
Well, like going back to what I was saying earlier, I wanted to choose something we had not yet talked about.
Yeah.
So when I said Zombieland, I actually meant the homeless people in LA or any homeless people that
are
you've
like
seen around.
Zombies.
Because like at first I thought it was just something funny that they said. I had no reason to go to LA, but now that I work in LA, I've seen a lot of things. No, so the way like you see how the Walking Dead, like their zombies are like kind
They
of,
just kind of like slump
they do the same thing.
the slump. Yeah.
They do the same thing,
Right.
and they were actually. I was actually reading.
They
An
do
article,
the slump. Yeah, the slump. Mm.
and it's weird because like you see some of them bent back, just like frozen, and like a,
Yeah.
And
then
I'm
you got the
like-
zombies that run too.
oh,
The homeless people don't run like that though. They're more like the Walking Dead type of zombies, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's what literally I was about to say. There's the smart zombies and the dumb
yeah,
zombies.
that's true.
in
Yeah.
movies, huh?
Yeah, in the movies, but in real life, since these ones are they're not deteriorating.
But the homeless is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like saying because they're like
I mean, maybe
zombies.
if they're like on PCP, I can see the fast zombies being
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true. So there would be two versions, right? There would be the normal, like
The dumb
lazy
ones,
homeless person
yeah.
that's kind of like the slump, like you said, and then the other the homeless person that's on some shit that
Some
they're fucking
like a upper, like
yeah
PCP and
to
shit.
get some
yeah.
shit through their blood and they're just fucking all over. Yeah.
Wow.
We call those crackheads in California.
He called those crackheads.
Nice. Solid.
No, but actually, it's funny though because I forgot what the drug is called, but they said there's actually a drug that's making people act like zombies.
The Tranq.
Is that what it is?
I think I know. There is a. It's so funny that you say that. I was just reading an article about it, and they were telling me that. Not telling me. Sorry.
It was telling you.
I was reading an
We
article.
know what you meant.
I was reading.
Hey,
She was really. I like the hand.
I read it. I got ahead of myself. I was reading an article.
Okay.
And basically, it's a tranquilizer that's for horses.
Mm.
People, are starting to like take a small dose of that, mix that with fent, then equals out to whatever, which is that zombie thing that you're talking about. But they're very much like slumped. They're not like actively like moving around or anything like that. And then like one of the doctors in the ER was like talking about it. And he was talking about the same thing about that drug that just came out, and it's called like Tranq or something.
How it's hard. It's called necrotic. The tissue underneath is dead.
If you've ever wondered what could make fentanyl, probably the most lethal street drug in modern history, any worse, tonight we have the answer. Tranq. Drug users turned into real-life zombies right down to the rotten flesh. We didn't want to believe it either, but it is real and it is here. All documented in this DEA report, the growing threat of xylazine mixing with illicit drugs. Xylazine is an animal tranquilizer. Tranq is what you get when you mix it with fentanyl. Lab hits for xylazine are up 112% in the West. Deaths are rising too into the triple digits. Xylazine has been confirmed in overdose deaths in Snohomish and King counties, at least 12 that we know of. And those most familiar with the drug fear, it will get much worse. As if fentanyl wasn't deadly enough, suppliers are mixing in a new ingredient and creating a new drug crisis from the East Coast to Puget Sound. It goes by many names.
Fetty powder, Tranq dope is the big one. Everyone seems to kind of know what Tranq dope is.
It's strong enough for big animals like horses. When it's mixed with fentanyl, it gives users a brand new kind of high. What it does to the human body is so terrible, it looks like a film effect. Sarah and her team are treating Tranq addicts every day, doing their best with bandages, compassion, and
terrifying. Has anybody ever heard of this or even know what's going on with that?
Basically, it's just a tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and that's
And
just
it gives that rereaction.
it gives that slump reaction.
Oh shit.
But I mean, that's for.
So they can be misinterpreted for a zombie for sure.
I mean, well, was it bath salts where that guy ate that other guy's face?
I
or
think it
something?
was the Florida incident. Yeah, the
Right.
bath salts
Did you
back
hear
in.
about that?
It was a homeless, no?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was some guy that was on bath salts, and it was like 2016 when this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
It
that.
was a while ago.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, but I hate his face,
spooky, man.
His face.
bruh. Man, there's some creepy shit out there, man.
Hey, so
Legit.
they legit like zombies too.
They like zombies. I'm
Yeah.
saying, so it's a good reference. So, is there any stories, Slideshow, that I have for you? Yeah. Is there any stories that you have that prompted you to want to talk about this? Like, so for those of you that have been watching since the beginning of the season, right? Slideshow in episode 1 said he was going to get himself a new job, and you know what? This man got himself a new job. So again, real quick on that note,
Congratulations.
God got me a new job.
Yes.
yes, God made it happen for you,
Good for
brother,
you.
for sure. So good for you, Slideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you guys,
I'm EVS now.
Oh, man. Stop.
Bro, come on. I'm EVS now. Nah, but
Wait, if you are EVS, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
You're
oh
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Much respect to you. You're amazing.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course. Hey, man, without y'all, we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Man, trust me.
The hospital would.
No,
Yes.
legit.
Yeah,
I'm
it
legit.
wouldn't run the way
I
it
agree.
is. Yeah.
So no, I am legit, and no shots fired. I am legit EVS. I'm legit
None of
EVS.
this?
No,
Yeah.
the only difference is I'm better than them. I'm a higher level ranked, so I'm actually.
Damn. Okay. Now, bro, you just dissed them again. Now you give him props just to diss them right after.
Bitch ass.
He said, "Bitch ass, bitch ass." We're too much. Huh? Chris,
But-
Chris like, man, y'all
Go
crazy.
ahead. Go ahead.
But to answer your question, yes, there's something that made me think of that.
So, okay, so then let's just hear those stories then, because I know obviously you were
Yeah.
in the short time that you've been working there, right? I'm sure
Okay.
that you've had some experiences
Right.
that
Couple.
the viewers and listeners out there would like to hear about. Run them by us, sir. What happened?
So the funny thing is, I think
This new
one
job
of
of
the,
yours.
one of the first things I was, so you know how I used to be security.
Yes,
So like my main thing was, be on guard, right?
of course.
But here they tell me run in a sense. Like so it's like it's kind of fighting
Yeah.
going against the grain.
Yeah,
So I remember
going against the grain of what you know,
because I'm used to
what you're used to.
I'm
You
used
run
to sticking
towards
my
the
chest
danger.
out. Yeah. I'm used to sticking my chest out. Now they saying go cockle doodle do off.
Tail between the legs and run.
Yeah.
Run away.
Like mind your business, stick to yourself, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
They don't want you to die cleaning the floor, okay? Or power washing. Shoot them with the power hose. Why don't you shoot them in the face with that? Blind them and run away after that.
Hey, no,
That's a good strategy, right?
I mean, well, yeah, there was nose gas. There was a girl. She was at a gas pump. Someone tried to rob her. She sprayed them with gas, but because of the force of it, that's what made them run away.
Oh,
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. I'm sure the power washer do some damage.
Well, they said the power
Yeah.
washer.
Yeah.
What they say? I think they said like
it could do some damage.
the water is
It could.
really hot. I forgot what they said
See,
it
and that's
was.
just burning because it's sanitizing.
It was like in the eye.
They said the-
Fuck yeah, it gets in there. You're gonna
They
feel
said the
that
water is at least 200 or 300 degrees,
Fuck.
and it shoot
It's
like
just boiling
no, it's
because that's how you
it's hot.
sanitize too. It was with hotter water, right?
Yeah.
Because if you think about like what you're cleaning, you're just cleaning up
Right.
after all the homeless, really.
Yeah.
And it's like all you see is like needles,
Fuck.
and that's what made me think of it. Because I was walking, I seen one dude.
Yeah.
Like I was walking past, and it was a homeless.
But
dude
he
sitting
saw
on
him
the
just
bench.
like was he looking at you while he did it? Like,
No, he was on the bench. He was.
bro, I had no
sitting-
shame, huh?
And then, no, it was already in. And I was like, oh. And then what did he say?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, bro, I'm done with this."
Oh, I know he did it. He walked to you like, bro, I'm done with this. Take it. Was he like shaking as he's trying to hand it to you?
I'm like, "Nah, bro, you keep that."
That's all you, Chief.
Yeah, I don't want that.
He's like, you played yourself. So, was this the first story?
That's. I'm sure one more.
Okay.
I remember I was training with somebody, and their radio was on, and I was listening.
Okay.
And then I heard somebody from a different station. They were like,
You gotta share, bro. What did they say?
"Nah," I was laughing because I'm like, what do they like? Who writes this shit? Who makes this shit up? Like,
I haven't heard it yet. I'm already laughing. What did they say, man?
Okay.
they were like, oh, so and so to so and so. Be advised, we got somebody up here chasing somebody with a knife. And I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, like every time I hear something goofy, like some goofy shit, I laugh because while somebody's talking, I'm seeing it in my head.
You're visualizing it. You're envisioning it.
Yeah, I'm visual. So I'm seeing
That's
it, and I'm
funny.
just seeing somebody running, and he's talking so calm, like, yeah, somebody up here chasing somebody with a knife.
Like no reaction.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he just came by and he ran by. He's going in that direction. He's
Yeah.
going northwest.
Oh, we finally caught him.
Oh, we got him. Good job, guys. We got him, everybody. Yay.
All right, call the medics now.
Okay. Call the medics now.
So, what happened? Like after?
Oh, actually, they told the guy just to wait in the office, like, don't get involved, just wait, because, like I said, like they have us run from it, they don't have us run to it. So.
Got it.
But I mean, I don't know. Even when I wasn't working there and I was going to college in LA and I took the trains a lot, there was one time, man, I was on the red line and I was, I know you know how the train is set up, right? For the red line.
Yeah.
So I was in there, and bro, somebody.
Yeah, I know how it's set up. Yeah.
Somebody walked in right after me, and I like standing up. I just stand up because I just like being on guard. And the lady, she walked in behind me. Yeah, she walked in behind me, bro. And then she turned around, right? Like before the door was closed, she turned around. She was just facing the door. And the door usually makes a sound before it closes. It's like ding, ding, and then it closes.
Yeah.
So this woman, it was like ding, ding. And then when she heard that, she straight bent over.
Oh, fuck.
And she put her head outside the door. And the door closed on her neck.
Oh.
And I'm just making a face like.
Like this shit didn't. It wasn't obviously. It didn't decapitate her or anything, right?
Like at this point, I'm just traumatized.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm like, is she about to lose her head?
Yeah,
you would think.
Like I'm just stuck like this, like
you fucking think, bro.
And then everybody from like the side seats like run up trying to pull her head in the door. Oh man, I was like, yeah, I thought I was about to witness some greatness.
Yeah.
I thought I was at the Coliseum. They about to take this nigga head off.
Jesus Christ. So did they take her out, or did the train not move, or
what happened there?
Yeah.
I want to know what happened next to that.
So
before I give my final thoughts.
Yes. So at the top of the door, they have like a little emergency, and the door's open.
Got it. Okay.
So like for the first couple of seconds, I think everybody was kind of like, "Oh, what the hell is going on?" Mm-hmm. So everybody froze. Nobody even thought about that. But then somebody, like after like 7-8 seconds, they ran up and then they just pulled it and it opened. But me, I was like, I don't know why I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I was frozen in the moment.
Fight or flight, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the crazy part though, because if somebody wants to
in
fight,
that moment, you just froze.
I mean, to be completely
I kind of
honest,
want to see it.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Whoa.
see it. I just want to see it chop off really quick.
Right, like, and then
I just want to see what happens.
even
If it's
then, I'd have
real.
been like,
I'm
is
just
this
trying to
real?
see something.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to see if the shit they come up with in Hollywood was real and it's gonna happen.
I said, wait. Could you do it again?
You're a clown.
Nobody pull the latch.
Nobody pull the latch.
Nobody
This
pull
is
the
good.
latch.
This is
Yeah.
good footage right here.
Leave it right there.
Just kick the head like, look, y'all.
That's bad, bro.
That'd be crazy.
So yeah, in that moment, no, what I was gonna say is like, it's normal for you to not like react and all stuff because like you've never seen anything like that before. Like, how are you gonna think about like
yeah, I think
to
you
even
just
reach for
let me just pull this latch. Like what?
see. But if you're
Yeah.
a resident, I suppose you see things like that all the time, so you know how to
Right.
react. But me, I was just like,
So it's not really like a surprise to you when you're living around it all the time and you see that in transit.
Right. You just naturally like adapt, I guess. Yeah.
I feel like in public transit in general, they see weird shit like that every day.
Every day.
You know what I mean? Every day is probably something different.
I used to talk to the bus drivers, man. Like when I had to take the buses, bro, because they always have just like some crazy stories to tell.
You just talk to them too. You like, hey man,
bus drivers?
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's what's up, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's
They probably man, should we get one of them on the podcast, bro? Have them talk with us.
Oh,
Right? They probably have stories for
for days.
I remember this one
part
lady
1, 2,
told
3,
me-
and 4.
Shit.
This one lady told me how she it was a short bus driver too, like maybe a
5'1".
little.
I can point to Chris, like Chris's height.
5'1".
How tall are you?
Are you?
5'1"?
She might have been a little shorter than you.
Is she as tall? Is she tall as my girlfriend? I don't know. Maybe
She might have been. She might have been around there.
Okay.
She said somebody my height, but like just bigger, like stockier, just like didn't say anything to her. Just got on the bus and beat her ass for no reason. Like just Chris Brown or Rihanna that like just
Fuck.
beat her ass to it. And she said like everybody on the bus tried to like just had to jump on him to get him off because he was like my height and just a Jacob type of nigga.
That's brutal.
Yeah. And I'm like,
So the Jacob type of.
Shaking my head.
Shout out to Jacob.
I guess she was saying, you know, he got arrested or whatever the case may be. But I'm like,
Shaking my head.
damn, like,
Yeah.
I couldn't have been no driver for shit like that be going on.
There not anything that like blocks them off. Like, is it just like that one way hallway? and
I don't
you
think
just,
there's a
like,
sensor
sit?
either. So
Well,
like-
before I think only on certain ones they got that little metal thing to push close, lock it.
Right.
But
But there's nothing from what blocks the driver to the.
I think
person
some
that's
got the
on the
little
bus.
plastic, little see through.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, that's not gonna do nothing.
Hell no, that's an illusion, man.
So it's like asking, like, there's no door or anything. Well, they should.
A legit door, huh?
As they should have.
Because those doors are so weak, you can probably push right through them.
Shit.
The way they open
I
and
don't
shut.
even think they
It'll get
lock.
you
I don't even think they lock. No, they don't even lock.
Damn, I'm shaking my head.
It's dead. It's dangerous out here in
That's
zombie
so
land.
As she barely nudges her head. Shaking my head.
Yeah, shake my head.
It's dangerous out here in zombie land, man.
Whoever's
It really is. Zombieland's a trip, man. So speaking of Zombieland, obviously, so that's interesting. That makes sense why that would make you think of actual zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before I transition to the next part of it, do you have anything you want to add to that?
No, I probably shouldn't.
No,
Why?
you should.
I feel like you do.
You should.
As far as with the company or just with homeless.
Experiences.
Wait. So is there just anything you want to add with the company aspect of this shit? There's zombies in your company or what? Like,
I gotta pass probation first.
yeah, let's wait for that.
yeah.
Let's talk.
pass that
Let's talk. You're right. Let's talk about what you see out there. Okay. So I'm saying, is there anything you want to add to what you see? What made you think of Zombieland, being in Zombieland, working there at night? What it feels like? Because that's what the streets of LA at 2-3 o'clock in the morning look like, guys. Zombieland.
You just gotta
You really, yeah.
you gotta keep your head on the swivel. Because I remember somebody was explaining it to me and I didn't think
Well,
about
like Chris said too, be careful because someone could walk up to you and just
Well, yeah, that's,
like real quick before you know it. What the hell did you just inject in me?
well, that's what they were saying. But they were saying, the crazy thing is like they were saying you got two types of zombies, which is they're referring to the homeless people.
Did they call them that too?
Huh?
They call them that too? He can't say yes or no.
How could you even confirm or deny?
Okay, you know what? I'm asking you questions that are going to cost you your new job. Sorry. No, I'll cut that out. Yeah, sorry. Let's just cut that part out. But anyway.
No, you don't gotta cut it out.
Sorry, all right.
Hashtag.
Leave it in. All right, go ahead.
No, the funny thing is they were saying that two. You got the ones that come out during the day, sleep at night, and the ones that come out during the night and sleep at day. And I'm like, oh, these niggas got a whole system.
For the sake of the episode, we're gonna call the homeless the transients, the zombies. We're gonna call the transients the zombies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I just see why it fits so perfectly and why LA should be called Zombieland.
It makes sense. You have good reasonings to back it up, sir.
Have you guys been to Skid Row?
Oof, man, you'll see some shit there.
Never.
You know about it?
Walk by it, but
Know of it?
Know of it, yes. But
probably driven. I'm sure you've driven by it before,
I'm
right?
sure, yeah.
In the car, like, oh, that's definitely, it's got a line of tents. That's usually.
Yeah.
There's more than one Skid Row. There's not just one Skid Row.
Hey, yo, they have a city within a city.
See, that's major Skid Row right there.
They have a city within a city.
It makes you wonder when you see people like that. All right, real quick sidebar.
Side note.
Nothing against them, guys. Yeah, quick side note.
Uh-huh.
What did it take you to experience in your life to just give up to that point? I'm saying, were you willing to be smelly?
Yeah.
Go months, months without showers, not days, guys, months without showering.
Oh my God, yes.
I couldn't even imagine that. It's
so
disgusting.
many
Like
times.
your body, dude, your body just needs to be washed because there's stuff constantly coming out of your pores, every day, and things that you also that hit your skin every day from the elements of being outside. I can only imagine, man. It's like
that's a topic I feel like you can talk about forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Because just because there's so many things that can go into that, like seeing it like from our perspective into them, like it's bad. You clean them up, the way how they look like, the way how they just like live day to day, like God, is it sad? And same thing, that question, like what is it in your life that you made the decision? Yes, I'm gonna live
to let yourself become here.
Yeah. And like some people, serious traumatic stories, and I always feel for them. I never like go numb. I'm like, oh, this like motherfucker just like smelling and shit. Like no. Only because I'm sure there's like traumatic instances that brought them to that point. Yeah.
I'd be feeling
that's cool that you don't, because I feel like there's some nurses that do the opposite.
Yeah.
Other people do the opposite because they would smell like this sick motherfucker. At least you don't look at it that way. You're approaching it more like.
I'd be feeling bad from a distance
hard,
because they be smelling.
He sees Slide over in the corner, dusting up his dustpan. Like, I feel bad for you, but my God, you smell so fucking horrible.
Like, I think I got some soap in the bag.
Bro, hey, get you a bar of this. Hand him some Dove in his life, bro.
You know, like that spray sanitizer, just
man.
Spray
just real quick, just a few lines over there, general vicinity, right?
It's fine.
Hey, that's fucked up. I hope everybody know we playing.
Yeah,
I hope so too. We're going in, man. Chris brought it out of us. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Nah, we're always like that here on Timeless Talk. So don't feel
Magic
like,
number 3.
They should know. That's what I'm saying. What?
Stop.
You the third? You the third now? What? You know, me and Sideshow.
And I was told like those are always like the
I'll cut
class
it out,
clowns.
I got you.
Like some of
class
those are the
clowns?
the class clowns.
The class clowns. So they're saying all the class clowns are going to end up like homeless people.
No, like a lot of them didn't take school seriously.
Okay, so that's why they don't take. That's why they
So
don't take
a lot
life
of them are
seriously.
class clowns.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they're not taking life
Like the
seriously.
one dude that always got all the girls didn't give a fuck about grades.
And
or,
he ended up on Skid Row.
right,
Well,
got him
he ain't getting girls out there anymore.
a 2-story box.
That's
in
for
Skid Row.
sure. He ain't getting girls. He said he getting on with a box of Skittles.
No, the crazy. No,
What did you?
Wait,
Wait, what
are
did
we
you say?
talking about?
I said he
I
got him.
got lost too.
I said he got him a 2-box story on Skid Row.
Oh, okay.
But no, the crazy thing is, bro, you can see the clothes and like the conditioner, and there's a lot of beautiful women that's like walking around with homeless guys.
Oh,
And I said, you know, how does that happen? He said, oh, some of them is like introduced to drugs, and then like from there, like you just slowly see their clothes deteriorate.
is that really a thing though?
It is.
I can't picture.
Actually have.
Really?
Actually have.
No way.
Actually have.
Get the fuck out of here. Was she getting a line or something, or was she getting injected with something?
It's crazy. I was just
Which
staring
was
because I'm like,
Addiction, addiction comes in all
right,
shapes and
shape,
sizes,
yeah, like no discriminating.
right.
Well, I mean,
and that's just like they're just in different stages. He's in a stage where he can't come back, and she's in an
Right,
introduction
like-
stage. Yeah,
And it's you like,
or
you
they
like,
have the functioning addict, right? That has a job,
those
can
people
shower, take care of themselves.
Scare me.
Yeah.
Those functioning addicts. Why? Because like you never really know when their break is gonna. But that a lot has to do with like the brain, whatever.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, those kind of people are like wild to me.
Dang. To be in that mindset, right? It's kind of like it's out there. It's different.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's
So-
nuts.
Whenever you see those two people together, like, are they just like hiding out, or do they like go into the
No,
corner?
it's like he's.
They go into the corner.
I don't know what they're on the way to do, but it's like it'd be like you could clearly see like, okay, this nigga been homeless for a couple years now,
Right.
and you can see like, wait, hold on, she kind of got some shape on it, and you're like, oh, her hair fucked up,
A little bit. Yeah.
look like she could use a little shower, clothes a little dirty, but it's like,
But if you clean all that up,
right, like
she might just look a little right.
Ain't that bad.
She might look a little right. Huh?
throw it in the circle real quick.
She's there in the circle, real quick.
Oh, but
Yes.
But it's just becoming too frequent now. It's becoming like it's a thing. So it's like, and I'm like, yo, you can clearly see this nigga's a bum. Like, why are you following him?
What would you think? What would you think if you saw that, Chris? Would you question it? Would you walk into? Are you lost, honey?
1,000%.
Are you lost? What's
Yeah,
going on? What are you doing over
Trying
here?
to find your way home. No, I think I don't even know what I would think about that. Because if they're not like that bad, you said, right? They're
You maybe think they're just giving them money, or like, oh, here you go.
maybe
You wouldn't think they're
but-
with that person. They
But
just
no,
wouldn't-
but he's legit walking and she's following.
Oh, I don't, man.
And it's like,
Because then I was thinking you could easily misconstrue that with her just following and she's just walking in that direction that he is, and it looks like you're following.
I know.
But if bro stops and sits down on a milk crate,
but don't nobody walk
she
up
sit
on
down-
you this close. Don't
No,
nobody
that's
walk
true.
up on you this close.
That's true. But I'm saying the only way to confirm that is if you see bro take a seat and she walks up next to him and he crouches next to him.
Nah, when you know, you know.
When you know, you
When
know.
you know, you know.
I know, like the homeless community also like there's people that you have to make friends with to protect you. So maybe she's following him. He's her protector.
That's also not.
I mean, there's a
an
place
example.
where they're staying.
Possibility.
Yeah, you know how some tents, you know, if you cross that tent, you know, homeless people, they get stabbed, they get shot all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
But why? But because he crossed my tent or he crossed my line.
Territory.
He tried to,
Little zombie games.
Exactly. Whatever little squares they have, you know, maybe she's a part of that or his territory. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Homeless lords.
He said homeless
Shit.
lords.
You,
Yeah, bro, that's
I like
bad.
that. Good.
You like that
I like
homeless
that.
lord?
She like
Or
the
zombie
homeless lords. Zombie lords. Zombie lords. Man.
But
Okay.
it's crazy, bro. You know they be sleeping in elevators too.
No, I know they do, man. And you know, that's actually it kind of segueing into, I mean, if you guys have anything else you want to say about the homeless, I was actually going to move us over to what each of you customized in your own way. How would you handle a zombie apocalypse? So, Slideshow, before you have to go, and guys, you know, Slideshow has to take off a little early in this episode, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up without him. But it's okay. We're going to get your take before you leave. In your version of the zombie apocalypse, sir, how would you survive it? What would you do and why? Give us your breakdown of living in that world. It was real.
Can I ask a question?
And both zombies exist.
Okay.
Frequent.
So, do you know that this is coming, or is it just overnight happened?
Okay, let's be realistic, because obviously, well, there could be two versions, right? You could see the signs.
And you're
people
like,
gradually getting sick, people getting bitten by people, like
and people start
gradually getting you into, right?
Right.
Or it could be like in The Last of Us, you wake up and you're in the middle of that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking, it's happening. You saw them, right? They're at home chilling, they're watching a movie.
Right.
They fall asleep together, and daughter and fathers fall asleep and wake up into it. Like that.
Right.
Dad's out, going to get uncle, they're coming back, shit going on crazy.
Shit popping off.
Yeah. Daughter hears all these explosions and people running mad and nuts and the neighbors eating each other and shit.
Right.
So you wake. Let's just do that. Let's do that. I like Last of Us's version. Let's go ahead and borrow theirs. You wake up like that.
Okay.
That's the world. Okay. So you wake up. You don't have time to prepare. So hopefully you had a kit already, some type of kit in your household.
Okay.
Or in your car, whatever the case, right? How are you gonna handle that world? What are you gonna do, bro? When shit stops working, you know, they drop an EMP on us and the car don't want to move no more. So if you own a Tesla, you're super fucked.
Cars aren't working.
EMP will take out electric car like nothing, bro. And the problem is with new cars, gas driven cars, they have computers, bro.
I think she wants to
if the starter don't work, unless you got a 1960s Chevelle or something, like the badass car,
but the car
then
works.
nothing will start. That car will work.
But a car works.
Okay, fine. In this scenario,
Okay.
all right. For the sake of the scenario, a car works. Let's not make it completely fucking hopeless, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's make it a little less hopeless. Car works. You have your car. That's fine. It functions the way it's supposed to. But you are in that world. Zombies from both The Walking Dead and World War Z exist, and also The Last of Us. Let's just mix all those zombies together. So you got running zombies. You got zombies that are like deteriorating zombies who barely move really slowly. The ones I feel like are the easiest to get around.
Okay.
Right? So I think if you got a slow walking zombie towards you, you can take care of them. No problem, right? So you got those ones. You got the crazy ones that run. You got the sophisticated ones. You got the blind ones. Remember the clickers from The Last of Us? Sorry, you don't know what that is. But anyway, a clicker is one that can't see you, but he can hear you. Super really hypersensitive hearing. Can hear you like a motherfucker. Can't smell you, can't see you, but they can hear you. So all those variants, okay, of disease fucking ridden zombies in this world. How are you surviving it, sir? What are you doing?
No, well, since I already chose mama, I'm taking mama to probably the gun store. And I'm about to barricade myself right there.
But okay, in heightened scenarios here, like anybody can join you if they find you. But then again, how are you gonna reach them? Cell phones are down. How are you gonna reach your loved ones? You're just whoever the fuck you're with when this shit goes down.
That's who
you're with. So, like hypothetically speaking, if it was the three of us, right, and went down right now, we would have to devise a plan, all of us, to see how we would get to our loved ones because they can't communicate with us either.
Right.
Isn't that a crazy scenario in your mind? It sounds exciting, but it's also terrifying, right?
Yeah. Save that for part 2.
That for part 2? Okay, that one's for part 2.
You gotta go, huh?
You taking it off right now?
Yeah.
Dang.
If I leave now, I'm gonna be there like right on time.
Damn. All right, bro. Well, okay, so we'll keep that for part 2 then. Anything you want to say real quick before you dip out, Slide?
Stay safe.
Stay safe. The zombie apocalypse.
Stay dangerous.
Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Magic number 3.
Magic number 3. All right, cool. This is okay. Let's go ahead and pause this while you do that, bro. And we're back, guys. Sorry about that. We had a slideshow had to take off, so we kind of just rearranged everything a little quick on the set, and we're back to continue the topic. We'll get a part 2 to get his take on everything I just broke down, so you guys can see what slideshow would do in that situation, that scenario. But since that's the case, it's gonna have to be you, Miss Chris. What would you do? Put in that situation. Those types of zombies are in the world. And you seemed like you were gung-ho to making that the situation for you right now, right? Presently. Okay. Let's say we're doing the Timeless Talk episode like we're doing right now, right? And it happens. What would you do?
I mean, like I was saying, like I got a full tank of gas because I filled up on gas today.
That's good.
Yeah. So I got 400 miles on me. Mm-hmm. And I don't have any contact or can't get in contact with my family.
No.
Okay. And then, like, I was thinking about maybe trying to get as much as ammo as I can.
Stock up.
Yeah, stock up. But we were talking about, like,
how hectic the store is going to be.
Yeah. Like, and plus, like, even thinking about being in a store right now and there was, like, a whole fucking shit show coming outside, like.
And not knowing what's going to be out there. And, like, we were discussing, like, what would be worse? The zombies are the people.
Right.
You know?
And
that just brings a whole new factor into it, you know?
Yeah, because especially if like people who haven't been like infected yet or whatever.
Yeah.
The people is definitely number one thing I would be scared of, because in their head it's like it's me or you, you know? And
yeah, and people are scared and running around frantically trying to not just loot, but you know, defend themselves, their loved ones. It's just gonna be a sticky, fucked up situation.
Right.
Not thinking in their right mind. Having loaded weapons while doing it too.
Exactly. Or I'm gonna kill you before you kill me, kind of thing. Like
basically it's you or me.
Yeah. And so I don't even know, like I would try to like get as much as I can and like try to like get to my family. But even then it's just impossible, because like I would assume like, I don't know, like Coast Guard and everybody would try to be like taking the uninfected, right?
Yeah.
Try to like guide them to that, but even that,
and even then, I feel like I think movies like World War Z or
I Am
the
Legend.
Crazies, I Am Legend.
Yeah.
I'm not sick. Like, how do you get to convince them so they don't kill you? Exactly, that you're not infected or this. They won't kill you. You know? It's like, how are you going to convince them, and then how are you going to get yourself out of that situation? That's scary. It's scary
and it's
exciting, but it's scary and it's sad at the same time. You know, all at the same time.
Yeah, because it's like, even if you were trying to get to your family, what if they're infected?
And you walk right into a fuck situation. Well, then that's where your road ends.
Yeah,
your road ends there.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy.
Like if you get to your family, they're already infected, or like you made all your way, try to get to them in like the peak where it just broke out. Like they're already gone. So it's like, I'm just kidding. I love you, Mom. I'll try anything.
That I'm actually glad you said that, because you got more. I don't want to cut you off.
No. Go ahead.
That actually gives me an interesting question to ask you, though. If you were put in a situation with a loved one,
oh fuck,
you know where this is going.
I hate these. Go ahead.
And you had to put them down.
Would you, I Am Legend with his dog.
Would you be able to do it?
I mean,
just like I Am Legend. That's a great example.
Yeah, or like The Last of Us.
That too.
Where I don't know, I don't want to kill it.
But come on, guys. Game came out in 2013. If you don't know, or at least have played that game to know by now, the show's copying the game pretty closely. So it sounds like it's a spoiler. Go ahead.
But did you watch the last episode?
I didn't get to it yet. I'm okay if you tell me, though. It's fine, because...
No, it's a good one. Wait, Henry and Sam? Do you know about them?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's fine.
So he basically has to kill his brother.
Oh, yeah.
He has to kill his brother, and then, like, Henry kills himself. I don't know if I personally would be able to take out my family, but if they're already gone, and if I honestly believe I have a chance at living, maybe I might take them out. Maybe. But I would have to be in a place where like I'm almost sure there's a way out for me myself.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But
otherwise you wouldn't be able to,
let's say if we're in the middle of a building and they're infected and like all zombies are coming towards me. Like,
what do you?
There's no fucking getting out of that.
Yeah, it's like okay, well, we're fucked anyway.
I mean, like hard. You get me? So
yeah, what are you gonna do in that situation? It's kind of the decision's made for you at that point, right?
So I just feel like at that point, would I be able to take him out? I think yes, I would, but I would have to make a sense where I know that I can get out too. If not, then we all going down. Yeah,
there's definitely got to be a way out for you too, because if there isn't, then you're kind of just like, well.
Yeah, there's no point of trying to kill them.
No, that makes sense.
Right.
Man.
How about you? What do you think? Where you at with that?
Me, where am I at with it? Like I said,
it's hard. Yeah.
It's tough, especially for me too, because like I told you, my situation, a girlfriend, child, pregnant. Baby, you're gonna have to run. No, not like that. But I mean, like,
you're on your own, girl.
No, I wouldn't do all that. No, of course not. No. Jokes aside, babe, I got you. We're gonna get in the car together. We're gonna take off. We're gonna figure this thing out. It's gonna be a scary time. Our daughter's first, obviously. I'm sure I know she would agree with that.
Right.
And it's just like, that's what would make it scarier. I wouldn't want to have children in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so hard to. It's terrible because again, The Last of Us. So what happens in that?
Yeah. In
the beginning, the first episode, Joel loses his daughter the way that he does.
Yeah.
It's sad. And by the way, guys, spoilers to the show. Sorry about that. I mean,
if you haven't watched it, go fucking watch it.
Go watch it. It's a good show. Right? We're co-signing it, right? We can shout them out. It's fine. Yeah. You know, even you guys aren't paying us, but anyway, you guys should check it out. It's a great show. The Last of Us, HBO Max. Check it out. It's great. But just you have that situation, with your kid.
Yeah.
It's you don't want to say they're a crutch, but in a way they kind of are. They're holding you back a little bit. They're kind of slowing you down a lot. Having that would also bring anxiety because you're like, fuck.
It's not even about you. It's about them trying to save
At
them.
that point, yeah. So you may, and then God forbid, something what happens to you though. Something happens to you. Now no one can protect them. And now they're screwed. You know what I mean? So,
and they were solely relying on you.
Exactly. So now that their protector and not only the person that made a way for them is gone, who's going to protect them now?
Yeah.
So just the thought of that, I don't even know where I would go with that. But in a hypothetical scenario, if it was just me and my girlfriend,
or if it was just like you yourself,
or just me myself, yeah, exactly, exactly, me myself, then I would have a way different answer. I'd be
for sure, and I would just ride myself. I would just definitely solely survive myself. I would find a way. I would find a wow.
Wow.
I would completely go solo.
I mean, I respect it. No, that makes sense.
I would try.
Who are you going to trust at that point? Either,
Yeah, literally, you can't trust anything. You can't trust anyone.
No.
And that's just like law. You can't trust. I wouldn't even.
In a way, too.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. And it's funny because when I caught myself watching shows like The Last of Us or even The Walking Dead, that's not a world I would want to live in. Think about it. It's a scary fucking, you don't know. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying? You can't know way gone are the days that, oh, hey, nice to meet you, man. This is cool. Someone new to meet.
Yeah.
Those days are gone. Like you don't, this is more like, wait, who the fuck is this and what do you want from me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Or,
what are they?
Yeah, or those people who are more like in a malicious intent.
Yes.
They were like trafficking the people that aren't infected.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's fucking brutal.
Oh, it's horrendous. Yeah.
like,
fuck.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think 1,000% I wouldn't even trust, not even a double take. Yeah.
So you wouldn't go back for your family then? You would just.
I mean, I would try to attempt, but if I would see far enough where, let's say that looking from that side and everything's burned down and everything's like, I'm gonna have to
just fucked like hell, just hell in that direction.
Like I would, I feel like
state of complete hell.
Yeah, I don't know if I would, because I would try, but I don't think I would go knock on the door, open the door. I mean, I don't know.
And God forbid you run into them and you find them in a certain way that you know you got to take care of them.
Yeah, I think that would scare me more. Like trying to, me actually have to
being put in a situation where you have to do something.
Take the initiative to take them out.
Yeah. See, exactly. And going back for them, you run into that possibility of having that, unfortunately.
Having to take them out. Like, or if not, just let them eat the other humans. I mean, I don't know.
You could let them do that too. Yeah. Or you could just shut the door. Lock it, leave them in there.
Just be like, that's all you.
Leave them in there. Like, yo, if you get out a window or you claw through the wall eventually, that
kudos to
whatever,
you.
do your thing.
Yeah, I would.
That would probably be the easier, and I know some people would for some reason would respect it for making that decision, but I would probably make that decision. So I'm right there with you. So whether you disrespect me for making that decision or Chris, fuck you, whatever, bro. It's a more humane way to us, right?
Yeah, it's probably like selfish to a lot of people. Like, oh no, I would.
I was about to say that, and that's why they would judge you. Oh, fucking take him out because
you fucking asshole.
Because and this scenario happens in The Walking Dead. Unfortunately, Carl could have killed a zombie. He doesn't. The zombie gets free and ends up killing somebody in their camp.
Oh, shut the.
And he could have prevented all that if he would have just killed the zombie.
Killed them.
You didn't watch The Walking Dead?
No, I didn't. I only watched.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man. That's a good show. In my opinion, I don't care if people like, it ended bad. No, that's not true. Now that it's done, I really encourage you to check it out. If you like The Last of Us, you should give The Walking Dead a chance.
Okay.
The whole series is on Netflix now. The entirety of it. So.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like.
That happens though. Because it's the scenario I just gave you. Like, you don't take the zombie out, even though for him he was a kid, and he was just sorry about that. Like, he's just scared, because like it's a zombie. I don't know if I can kill it, so he doesn't do it. Oh. And since he didn't do it, the zombie finally got free of the mud or whatever, and it went to their camp and ate somebody. So that scenario is very true. So it's like, do you leave your loved one like that, or? Is it selfish for you not to?
Probably have to take him out. Like, same thing with I Am Legend, like Will Smith. He had to take out his dog because even
same scenario.
Yeah.
And that one was fucked up. That was sad.
That was so sad. But I think that's just like survival 101 at that point.
Yeah, he was like, yo, as much as I don't want to kill you right now, it's either going to be you or me at this point. Because the dog was going to eat him. If he didn't do it, the dog was going to kill him. So that was just a tough decision, man. Situation.
So sad, yeah.
Now, you said something. Was it my turn to go first? I think I might need to go. Yeah, I'm going to go first then. Or I'm going to go now that you went. Do you anything want to add to your answer?
No. I think honestly, like, the reality of it is unless you're like a doomsday kind of person where like they're fucking loaded, the whole house is ammo.
Yeah, then what are you gonna have to say that's so interesting besides trying to stay alive?
Yeah, at that
run
point,
these things over with your car.
Yeah, just like fucking plow that shit. Like there's really nothing much you can do.
I respect that answer. You're like kind of like, well, sorry guys, I don't have some crazy elaborate answer for you because I don't have none of that shit at my disposal.
Yeah, because unless if you're not a doomsday kind of person, there really isn't a way you can prepare yourself
for something like that. Yeah,
or something like that. And I think you just kind of have to like go as, just pick up as you go. You know,
take it as it. Yeah, take it for what it is and bob and weave. Right.
Shit. I mean, and I think maybe you can like add on to your group, and that might be the best way. But that has a lot to do with like, you don't know if they're gonna kill you in your sleep or something. Yeah.
No. You're right.
Yeah.
No, then maybe because so with that too, that's another thing that makes the world terrifying to me. That world, you got to make sure wherever you sleep, it's almost like you have one eye open always. But I mean, you have to be able to have a really safe, secure night's sleep. I would imagine you have to be in a bunker somewhere or somewhere where it's locked on the inside that there's no way physically anything's getting in this bitch without me letting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
so, unless you're in an environment where you're completely tight knit, locked in there, unless you let yourself out,
right.
I'm not gonna sleep well. Are you?
Hell no.
Fuck no. I'm not. Good night's rest. That's the thing of the past.
Right.
Unless I'm in a.
So you kind of have to have like that other person.
An environment like that. Yeah, you have to. Or keep watch. That person stays up while you sleep.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
The
shifts. Yeah. And they do that in The Walking Dead too. Take shifts. Like, okay, your shift, your night shift.
Yeah.
I'm day shift. I'll wake up, or vice versa. I'll sleep when you're
every
awake.
Couple hours. Yeah.
We'll switch off. That's what another thing that makes that world depressing in a way. It's like that's not a world I want to live in. It's sad. It's not only terrifying, but it's depressing to think about.
Yeah.
Constantly worried about dying at any moment, at any time, for whatever reason.
Is there a reason to live?
Yeah, wrong place, wrong.
Yeah.
People they make the argument there'd be a lot more sex going on. That's true. Just for the simple fact that you think I might not get the rest of today or tomorrow.
So you might just fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just fuck it.
Yeah, just fuck it. Like why not? Why not? Because like we don't even know if we have the rest of today, let alone tomorrow. That phrase goes. You know if you have tomorrow, you don't know if you have the rest of today. So I think there'd be a spike in that, a spike in spontaneous, just anything because like I said, you might not live out the day. And that could be due to either a zombie or a person trying to survive.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
To kill you.
To try to kill you.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot to kind of digest, take in, right? To think about, to put yourself in that actual situation with those characters, what they lived in those worlds. And then on top of that, my scenario, the way I made it is so much more intense. All those types of zombies in the same universe.
Oh yeah.
That just takes it to a whole new, I'm giving myself anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah,
it's like
because the smart zombies, like in the one I Am Legend, they didn't come out during the day, right? And that was because the sun had burned them or something.
So they had a weakness.
So yeah, and I'm sure in every department of whatever zombie category or whatever, they have their perks.
A perk or a weakness.
Yeah, a perk or a weakness. And so I'm sure like during the day you can come out, but at night, whoop-de-whoop. Like, you get me? Like, like you have to just dread the day or dread the night, sorry. And
see, exactly. So there's at least a relaxing.
A small window.
Of relaxation or a point where you can kind of just take it easy.
Yeah.
Like you said, like, and that's another example of I Am Legend where he's out there hitting golf balls.
Yeah.
Right? You're just at the plane and just chilling out there with his dog. He knows, when it starts to get sunset, you gotta get the fuck out of here. He barricades, remember, where he gets in the tub with the dog, remember?
So bad.
Barricades the apartment, whatever. And you can hear him outside slamming on everything. And
yeah. It's fucking terrible. And then, I'm sure with like the clickers, like at that point, you can't even fucking do anything.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's quiet. Like, you ever seen that movie, A Quiet Place?
Yeah.
Fuck that. No. I'm not gonna even add that to this scenario because if I do that shit,
at that point, let's be real.
You're fucked. You're gonna die. No one's gonna survive that world.
Everybody's gonna fucking die. Or what's it called?
Everybody's gonna fucking die. That's the reality. You're not gonna live. You're not gonna survive that.
You're not.
I don't care how skilled you are.
I don't give a fuck. Doomsday or not, you ain't living that shit.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck if you're built like The Rock or you're just fucking. You got all the ammo in the world, man.
You're gone, my guy. Or
yeah, exactly.
What's that other one?
Enough of these are not gonna save you. It's not gonna work.
Sorry.
Man. You're eventually gonna run out of ammo.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Even if you had like all the fucking ammo in the world, something like what was it, Bird Box?
Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah.
Where what's it called? You looked at it and everyone just started killing themselves, right? Was it that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you look at them, they would. I think it was that one.
If you looked at whatever I don't know what do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
With Sandra Bullock. Even if you had all the fucking ammo in the world, you can't fucking shoot the air. You know,
You can't. Yeah, that's just like just opening your eyes and seeing something that triggers it. Like,
Yeah,
you're
that's what I'm
fucked.
saying. Like at that point, I guess.
Take me, world. It's done. Like I'm not gonna
and, like,
survive this shit.
And
Like,
then there was those where they were infected, but they were still like, I don't know, confident enough where they would try to see everybody else see or have everybody else see. So I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on what exact zombie you're going up against, but even that, like, slim to none. Maybe.
Yeah, the chances are just
slim to none.
because, like I said, even if you're locked and loaded, you're not gonna have
Eventually, you're gonna run out.
exactly.
Yeah, eventually.
You know? So that's intense. Were you gonna say something? Did I cut you off? Was I gonna go? Okay, no, all right. So that's what you would do in that situation, right? Now, me, what I would do, I think that like kind of like you said, in a realistic scenario, if it was just me by myself, since my camp, they're in Palmdale, I know where they are. I know I have a heart for them, so I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna try to meet up with them. I think my family knows. Let's all meet at my parents' house.
Got it.
And then we'll just go from there and try to figure out what our next steps are gonna be. Do we ditch the house? Do we go to the hills? Like where the fuck do we go? Like, is it even safe to go out there? Do we stay here and barricade this place? There's just so many options that eventually the problem with staying in I think in one place for too long. Like say if I was even gonna lock down the apartment, right? We're on the second floor. There's a bit of an advantage there. Right. Just being high up and being, you need a ladder to get in this place.
Down, right? You
can see down.
Right.
There's a vantage point, right? There's a balcony and all that. You can see down from the windows. They need a ladder to get to you. Right. You know what I'm saying? They can't just break your window and hop in. Like they have to climb, But I think even with that, even having guns at all the windows and watches at all the windows, eventually someone's going to blow through the wall or someone's going to come with a heavier artillery. Right. It'll be like a thing of only maybe or just until something crazier comes by. Which is why in The Walking Dead, they're always moving. Like they find a prison, they're there for a while, but eventually they leave the prison, something happens. I don't want to spoil it in case you do watch it. Okay. But it's like each place that they move to, they're not there for too long because...
Also, too, I feel like with food, you gotta live.
Yeah. They would go out on
like missions,
scavenger hunts or missions. They go out there and
try to
do a run. They would do a run, like a food run or whatever, and come back with whatever they were able to scavenge or scrounge up.
Rough.
It's a fucked up life. Yeah, if you think about it, it's really rough.
Or kind of like maybe lock yourself in like a Costco.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'd be a bad option, but just know you're gonna get a shitload of people trying to get to you though.
Oh,
a lot.
Yeah. And then
you're not sharing. You're in there. You're hoarding everything. Yeah. We're starving out here. Yeah. You better have some good reinforcements.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like you can stop by a I mean even that, dude. Like it's just unrealistic.
That's hectic. It is just going in there and. Like you said, ideally, grab and go. Grab and you're trying to grab whatever you can and get the fuck out of there. But there's probably even issues with that. Like even trying to do that, like
you picked up on the wrong spot.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly,
like,
what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
So just trying to even rationalize that scenario is kind of like, man, this is intense.
It's fucking hard. Yeah.
Right.
It's fucking hard. Like, I can only imagine. I'm kind of interested to see what everyone else would do too.
And that actually, no, you guys, please, yes. And I'm glad that Chris said it because she beat me to it. You literally did.
Sorry.
I know that's perfect. No, you're fine. If you guys are, watching this and you want to share with us what you would do in that scenario, please comment below.
Give me some ideas.
Yeah, let us know what you would do. Let us on Instagram, YouTube, wherever you follow us. Like, just leave it there. Let us know.
What's your story?
What's your story and what would you do in this scenario? Let us hear it. But then also transitions me to what I was going to ask you. You said off the record that you were kind of like cool with the topic of the episode being about zombies because you had this conversation with other people before.
Oh yeah.
So what have you? Can you share that with us now? Like what have you in the past spoken about that you feel like is a highlight? Like what would you do in those scenarios? Like what did you talk about with those people?
Yeah, like how would they go about? I think it was kind of more like what kind of weapon would you like? What would be your first initiative weapon? Like it's a gun or it's a bat, just like this.
Yeah.
Or it's like a machete. Or like what would be your easiest
weapon of choice?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
What would be yours? I mean,
me, I probably would choose the bat just because I know I have it on display here. But because I feel like it's it's easy to use. I play baseball, so I know how to use a bat. But it's like not just
you got the whole motion already.
Oh, of course, the motion of the swing. I know exactly how to put some power behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. I would wrap it in barbed wire. It's very smart because it's not too heavy. It won't make it too much heavier, and you'll be able to swing it just as easy.
Right.
But it's like that would be my choice. That. Maybe a machete just because it's sharp. It'll get the job done quicker. It's fast and easier. This probably takes a couple swings to do the job.
Try to like knock him out.
Yeah, because one swift good blow to the head might take him out.
It'll do some damage.
For sure. You may not kill them on the first blow, but you damn near will get close to it with enough
1,000%
force behind it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that getting hit in the head with any type of bat or blunt object would be good for you.
Instant
It's instant
for
death.
someone who's not infected, you gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
You're out.
So don't try it at home, kids. Don't hit each other in the faces or in the heads, okay, guys? We need that.
Yeah.
That's a big, big no-no, all right? Don't do that. Yeah, cut that. No, but so that's interesting. Okay, so that's what you would talk about then, right?
Weapon of choice,
Yeah, weapon of choice. Like, what would they do? They didn't even give you any crazy scenarios that how they would handle it in a way that kind of made you like, damn, that's a good idea. I would do that. Or, dude, I don't know. That sounds fucking dumb but crazy to me. Like, how did those conversations go when you would talk about this in the past?
One of them was a bank, which I kind of liked too because like at that point, money is just paper. At that
Kindle,
point.
yeah, to light a fire.
So at the time, and plus, you know how like they have those safes. They have like those big old. Where they hold all like a huge amount of money and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Vault.
There you go.
Vault. Yeah.
So, but I'm like, how do you know who's gonna be inside of it, or how do you know how to get inside of it? Also, but I guess you can lock yourself in, and that'll be like your home space. Like
that's a good point.
That'll be where you go back to in the middle of the night. Why? Because you know how you're talking about how you seal yourself in. You know you're gonna seal yourself in, and you know only a handful of people know how to get in. You know how to get out. You know, like. But at the same time, you have to have that person that's on the outside.
That's true.
You're going to have to constantly have that person on the outside unless you like block that shit off too. But even then, like.
That's a good point. And it kind of leads back to what the always having to watch, person on watch.
You're going to have that +1. Yeah.
Man, that's just because it doesn't end until it ends.
Yeah, it doesn't. And you have to constantly pick it apart because it's like, oh, what about that? Oh, what about that? You know?
Yeah, and there's so many, exactly. You can go on forever with the theory, right?
Exactly.
So,
go on forever.
Literally. Yeah, but it was the transition over to the last topic I wanted to cover tonight, right, on the episode. If you could put together a survival guide for the listeners and viewers of Timeless Talk, what would you do? Knowing your medical knowledge, okay, that you have.
Okay.
All right, so keep that in mind right now.
Okay.
Just let this percolate real quick in your mind, okay? Think about what would you? Let me see. I'm gonna put this. Okay, yeah, okay, I got it. So in your package right now, I know how I want to word this. So in your survival package, okay, it's a survival package plus guidelines, okay? To survive Zombieland, what would Chris advise our listeners and viewers?
I'm gonna be real. I'm like completely real. I have no kind of guidance of survival.
Good.
No, I think definitely just like rack up the ammo for sure. Mask up as much as you can. I think like pack light maybe.
Yeah.
However, as far as like a list, I would have a backpack.
Okay. Backpack.
Okay.
Travel light. I got that part. Light. It's a small backpack.
Gas.
Okay.
Not gas, or like a lighter.
Lighter. Okay.
Okay.
Zippo.
Lighter. Definitely a magazine. You don't want to go too sane, right?
Yeah, no.
You don't want to go too fucking crazy.
You don't want to go too insane. Yeah. Good point.
You need something that's gonna like ground you. Right?
Yeah, keep you kind of to the ground, to the earth, and they're gonna float away. You don't want to
go too fucking crazy.
Yeah,
right?
they're going insane.
Just like thinking about zombies all fucking day.
Yeah.
Like
I like that you did that though. You got off the electronics. You didn't say your phone. You said a fucking magazine,
physical paper, or even like a book
or a comic strip, something
that'll just keep you sane in that small little moment.
Yeah,
if you do have a time to just like divert really quick.
Yeah. And always be in full fuck survival mode. Every waking moment. Yeah. You're saying?
Yeah, the first weapon that I would go for is for sure a machete. Okay. Why? It's long enough.
Where you want to display it, pull it out like this is why.
Enough, you don't have to get too fucking close, but it's also like easy, and if you keep it sharp, maintain it, it'll do some damage, I guess.
Okay.
And I like having a gun and all that stuff is kind of nice too, but I feel like eventually you're gonna run out of ammo.
Yeah, it's like inevitable.
Yeah, it's gonna happen unless you like pick up and go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like honestly, that one's rough. Like, of course, like food, light, even with that, like. Ramen?
Yeah.
But
I was waiting for it.
like ramen, but not in a way of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna heat it up and cook it. Like, no, I'm just gonna eat that shit raw. Take a bite of it every day. It has enough sodium, right? Yeah, it has enough.
There you
salt.
go. See,
Something with sugar. It has some sugar. It'll keep you, I guess, and
keep you moving.
keep you moving. And then other than that, I think that's all. Oh, cardio.
Cardio. Yeah.
Get your steps in.
You sound like. See, and that's kind of like where you've seen the movie Zombieland.
Yes.
I kind of wanted to like.
That kind of list. Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, because the whole double tap and the whole, like cardio's one of them. That's funny. You keep saying cardio because cardio's one of them.
I was mentioning earlier cardio.
We did say it earlier. Yeah.
The thing is like if you got to run, you want to know that you'll last.
Yeah.
Because eventually, like, you're going to get tired out or whoop-de-whoop, but you want to be able to rely on yourself or it'll get you to the other side, Of
course. No,
you got to jump a wall light,
Yeah, no, exactly. Because if you can't do those things, you're dead.
Shortness of breath, you get held over. Yeah.
And he even said, he's like, they don't survive. They don't live long. He's like, notice why most people in Zombieland are not fat. Yeah. Because all the fat ones got eaten first.
Yeah.
It's the truth, So I think just that, and I think maybe hope for like a cure too, right? Would be like you just try to find government, maybe, like
I would. I think
some type of establishment.
I would try to find, but even then, like, God knows what the fuck the government is going to be doing. Like,
maybe something shady. Maybe they're the reason for it. Maybe this is all part of their plan.
Shit.
Population control, conspiracies.
I mean,
it could be right. I mean, crowd control. You said population control.
Damn, there was a movie that was just about that too. It came out a long time ago, but basically it was a government. They would pick cities, wipe them all out with like kind of zombie like where everybody would just kill each other.
Yeah, the Crazies.
Yeah, damn, what movie was
it's an older one, right?
Yes.
And it was like only certain areas.
Yes.
And then they escape and then they go to a new city and then they target that one as a new city.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Crazies.
Is that what?
It's called the Crazies.
Oh.
You're saying that they target small towns, right?
Right.
And they would just leave at least one person and then they would just kill. They would all kill each other.
Yep.
The Crazies.
Yeah, and so I'm sure
that movie was that concept.
It's kind of sad too.
It is.
Like
this shit. I was like, damn, they didn't even know.
There's no way out. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucked. They're watching them on satellite, and there's no way to.
Yep.
Damn, I remember that. And then they had the big helicopter killing people that would try to leave. Yeah. Fuck, I was like, that shit's intense.
So that's what I'm saying.
You're fucked in that situation too. So it's like, man, there's no escape from it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I would be able to like trust the government either, because I mean, God knows, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's in their agenda?
And do you agree that more sex during a situation like that would help? Would be beneficial?
Sure. Oh, for sure. Because, I mean, I'm sure there's other. We were talking about this like outside of the podcast. There's like addicts, but there's also sex addicts.
Yep.
And because of that, I'm sure there's going to be some like enslavement, whether it be for sexual acts, but I'm sure there's like other things that they're going to force you to do. You get me?
All kinds of weird, crazy shit to be part of there.
And I feel like it'll really bring out the ugly, And I
agree.
like
that's the sad part. They can take something that's supposed to be good, to turn it into something like that.
And I think in that kind of situation of like life or death, I'm sure people would turn really ugly.
I agree. And you start seeing everybody's true colors.
I'm sure, yeah.
Think about it, because lawlessness has now taken over.
No kind of like accountability, no kind. Yes.
All that's out the window.
Yeah.
So it's
you get to do whatever the fuck you want, and I think
and that's why you're gonna see a lot of evilness emerge.
Yeah, horrendous.
That was probably always there, just hibernating because
it
was kept in check by the law, and now that it's not.
Yeah, and I think definitely, I'm sure it does spike. 1,000%, and I think it'll just be used in a. Or I mean, it could be used into advantage too. Like I'll give you this if you give me that.
Yeah,
like an exchange.
Yeah, it's like let's just keep it real. You do this, and then
this for me, and I'll give you that. I guess like that's survival, but even then, it's fucking sick. Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, it could lead to I see what you're saying. though. There's two ways to look at that for sure.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
But it's like
sick. Yeah.
Hey, you guys out there, leave a comment and let us know if you agree with that, because that's a very good point that Chris just made here.
Yeah.
Because it's true. It's like
advantage,
there's an advantage to it, absolutely. And I feel like that would probably be your way of doing it if you were to come across somebody you felt was clean enough to offer something like that.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, I could tell they probably need it just as bad as I do. So it's like, fuck it, why not? It's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Why not? Fuck it. Like, hey.
I mean, if you're gonna not die from a zombie, you'll probably die from STD, but it's fine.
But fuck it. At that point, I mean, you might as well just embrace it for what it is, right?
Disgusting. Me personally, I don't know.
He said, I don't know if I can. I don't know.
I don't know if I would be able to do that. I don't know if I
No,
would,
yeah, me neither. As far as the exchange goes,
Yeah,
I don't
I don't
think
know
so.
if I would be able to do that, but I'm sure for everyone out there, I'm sure like there's others
that would be down for something like that.
Yeah.
No. I agree. That's good. I wanted to see. It's rough. I wanted to see you say. So, is there anything else you want to add to that list real quick before I give you mine?
Honestly, I have a pretty crappy list, but I think I'll leave it at that right now.
All right.
I'll probably think of something later, but
Hey, you know what? So what? Kudos for still giving it a shot. I still thought it was great, and so did they.
I'm saying like 5 days later, and I'm like, you know what? I added to my list,
And she added to the list. We might even have her come back for part 2 and slideshow's here to, and she'll give you your list.
Slideshow, or I'll be in the comments and be like, number 3.
Yeah, you just add it to your list. The continuation. This is Chris's list.
Shit, something to think about. Something to think about for sure.
For
sure. Toilet paper.
That's a must. She said that's a must.
Do you remember whenever like COVID first hit and all of the fucking toilet paper was gone?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
That was one of the first things to go.
Yeah, what's the toilet paper?
People were weird.
Yeah, toilet paper. I didn't even think about that.
And imagine this. Imagine in a in that
like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Would that be considered a pandemic too?
Yeah.
It would, right?
Yeah, I would think maybe not
global.
Maybe not like sick wise. Well, yeah, technically it is.
The
still,
sickness,
yeah.
So imagine, if they were in the midst of that pandemic, that wasn't even zombie like
pandemic.
Fuck, of course, for some reason, toilet paper was probably gonna be one of the first things to go.
I feel like
instead of ammunition, like you were saying.
Yeah, the toilet paper, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
We already saw it once, people.
So we're probably sure in this scenario going to see it again.
Yeah.
Man.
I remember it was toilet paper that went. And then it was like bleach, right?
Yeah. And then Lysol, and then eggs.
Oh yeah, Lysol.
Eggs, Lysol, and then anything that sanitized or cleaned anything. That was the first thing to go.
Wipe the fuck out.
That with toilet paper was a commodity. People were selling it on OfferUp.
Yeah, for like.
Did you know
triple.
that? Double. I remember I drove by someone's garage. He had a garage open with just shit littered there, like stuff for sale.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he had alcohol wipes. He had the kind of similar to the wipes that we see at the job place.
Yeah.
Those fucking everything. I'm like, bro, really? Like, what? You're selling all this for like way marked up price.
Fucking
you want your Lysol? You want your fucking COVID killing, mechanisms and tools? I got you. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, when we see that, I feel like we would at an amplified
small
state.
Glimpse of what it would be like. Yeah.
So okay, so that's a pretty decent list. A small glimpse of what it would be, and your list is not bad. Your survival guide isn't bad. And then
hand sanitizer.
Huh?
Hand sanitizer.
Of course, toilet paper, like she said.
Yeah.
Okay, so those things are good.
They're all right.
Yeah, those things are useful.
They'll get me by for like a day. It's fine.
They will, but it's still a day. It's still an extra day of life,
yeah,
right?
I guess.
All right, so that's good. And then from my list, not to piggyback off of yours, but I think a lot of the stuff that you listed would definitely be a must.
Okay.
But I would say a tent, a small shovel, a big enough backpack where you can have stuff that you're going to need, maybe like a water purifier, just stuff that like, because I'm not big on survival either. But for my list, I would probably think, for some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is how to build a fire, all that stuff's going to come to my mind. So, if you're a natural Boy Scout, which I never was, but if you know those things, right?
Just a small guideline.
Knowledgeable. Yeah, exactly. Small little guideline, just small little, just to know how to get by.
Right.
Know that this and this makes sparks so you can at least make a fire. Or if you can just have food packed that won't ever go bad.
Get you going.
You know what I'm saying? Granola bars or shit that takes forever to expire. Make sure you pack that. Make sure you have,
something like
you know what I'm saying? Like camping. So I want to say surviving in the wilderness comes to mind for me.
Right.
So I would say even if you're going to be in a residential or a fucking, like in this case, urban setting, I would still want wilderness survival shit, because I feel like that's when you're in the rut of it. Like you'll skin an animal if you need to survive, or you fucking eat berries or whatever the fuck,
And it's like you kind of need like the flame or like the gas to cook it, because you can't just eat raw meat.
You can't. I mean, you'll be sick.
Yeah, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna like poop your insides out, and then that'll be it. Like
exactly. You'll die some other
of, like,
fucked up way.
poisoning. Yeah.
Of a way you could have died if it wasn't a fucking pandemic, right?
Right.
So that the advice would be to, like I said, if you're gonna sleep somewhere, try to find a sealed compartment somewhere where you can lock, somewhere with a one way in, one way out type of scenario that you can lock from the inside. I would recommend that for shelter wise. That's what I would say. I'd obviously be careful who you trust. Never go to the restroom. I'm gonna borrow that one from fucking Zombieland.
Zombieland.
Don't go to the go to
Public
restroom.
restrooms.
Public restrooms. Stay away from them. Stay the fuck away because it's true. It is so true when he said that because anybody or anything can fucking walk in there and you just don't even want to deal with that.
Just like locked in the stall and shit.
Yeah. No, fuck all that. So all of that shit, that I would definitely borrow that. I would put that in there.
Yeah.
As far as tools go, like I said, I'd probably do a baseball bat or a machete for weapons. Smaller, quicker stuff, I would say for close combat, maybe a small knife or
for sure, yeah.
At least something that's gonna help you out in those leverage situations, but also have a backpack big enough to store all this shit. Not too big because you don't want to slow yourself down because cardio is important, like you said. But just big enough pack where you can survive with it and have that. And then something someone brought across me was an MRE, I guess a meal prepped ready meal or something like that. Those do exist, and I guess those don't ever expire. Or they don't expire for like years.
They have that in in like Army, Marine.
Yeah, they're the ones that eat meal prepped reels or meal ready reels or whatever the fuck they're called.
They have like a specific flavor, and it's like you're basically eating some shit that like will never expire.
And it's probably nasty, but supposedly it has filled with proteins, filled with energy, it'll give you everything you need.
Your sodium, your salt.
Your sodium, it's gonna have sodium packed with everything you need. She's like your salt and
your sugar.
And have people fucking thirsty as shit, but also having some sugar in there to give them a little high and push.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that. And that's pretty much all for part one. I think would be good because I think to add to it, kind of, we need a slideshow's perspective on it. Probably would have twisted it a little bit more.
Oh, for sure.
But we're running up on our time. So I was thinking, what do you want to, lastly, obviously I usually end the episodes with giving everybody a final tidbit, advice from you. It could be advice related to this hypothetical situation,
right?
Or it can just be life advice. Like, what do you want to tell the listeners and viewers? Like, what do you advise them? Or like I'll give you the option, like if you were like an artist, like an example, what's going on in your life? What do you want to share with them? But you're not an entertainer, so we'll just stick to the advice part. What would you like to tell the listeners and viewers? Was there something you want to leave them with? What would be your final tidbit?
Zombie related.
Hey, give them both. Let's do both.
Okay.
Zombie first.
Zombie related. Do your push-ups at night.
Hey, that's good. That's good advice.
Do your push-ups at night.
There you
go. Get some strength in you. And definitely just build up that upper body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Upper body strength.
Yeah.
Probably need that.
That's useful, especially in an environment like that. Yeah. I agree with her. I would also do the cardio. Yeah.
And then
push-ups won't hurt you.
Yeah. At least you'll be ready. And then
I agree.
For life advice, I would say appreciate the small things.
Yeah.
Just thank God for another day, right? Or thank yourself, what if you don't believe or not, another day of life. It's health is a beautiful thing. And yeah.
Give up good vibes. Give
just give things to yourself.
And be thankful for what you have. Don't overlook the small things.
Small or big, and just thank yourself that you wake up another beautiful day of life. Whether it be a good day or a bad day, you experienced another day,
Amen to that.
So, yeah.
Whether you believe it or not, I can say that because it's true.
Yeah. You never know how it'll, make you think different.
Unravel or unfold for you. Mm-hmm. That's true.
It might take you to the next step, or it might push you whether you wanted to or not. I mean,
that's true. No, absolutely. That's 100%.
But just stay safe, everyone. Yeah. Stay safe. Be safe.
Yeah, they appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. No, we like I said again, thank you for being here with us today. Seriously, appreciate that.
I had so much fun.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I had a lot of fun.
Did you? So you definitely will come back then.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you guys, you hear that? She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back, y'all. They all want to see her come back. I want to see you come back. I think they want to see you come back.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Okay, yeah. So as far as me, my advice to you guys, I give you a final thought every episode. For this one and zombie wise, it's just like just stay alert at all times. Obviously, watch your back.
Yeah.
Again, sleep in a place that only has one entry in and out that you can control, if you can. That also just keep your loved ones close, safe. Obviously, try to do your best to survive, and just expect the unexpected, if that makes sense. Not to sound cliche,
It's not. It's
like because really in that world, that's kind of what is the new reality is. You expect the unexpected
for sure.
For reasons you don't even fucking understand, I'm sure.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, so expect the unexpected. And yeah, as far as life advice goes, you guys already know how I feel about that stuff. You need to try to advance yourself every day. And you know, like kind of like what Chris was saying, not just push-ups. It's a great way to start the day that way, honestly, is drink some water. Wash your mouth out first and brush your teeth. Drink some water, okay? Drink some water.
Hydrate yourself. People.
Hydrate. You know, do some push-ups, like she said. You know, just try to better yourself. If I can challenge all the listeners and viewers that watch this, just try to challenge yourself somehow differently than you did the day before you watch this or listen to this.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, you know, subscribe. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps out a lot. It's growing the channel. It's not necessarily growing at the pace I wanted to just yet, but that's okay. I want to shout out to all of our directories and audio listeners out there. You know, all the Spotify listeners, the Apple Podcasts, the Google Podcast listeners, the Amazon Music. We appreciate all you guys. Deezer, Podfriend, all the smaller ones. You guys still matter. You guys add to the algorithm just as much as the big guys do. Just as much as Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You know, we're on everything. Right. So we appreciate you guys for listening every week.
You guys are appreciated.
Yes. And the YouTubers, please, guys, please. Again, I will sound like a broken record. Subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. Yes, I need to get a fucking ding noise for this future episodes, because that's going to notify you guys whenever a new episode does post. But in case you don't know and you don't have notification bell hit for whatever reason, we have a new episode of Timeless Talk every Friday, 5 a.m. should be up every Friday, a new episode, audio and visually. So YouTube for the visual guys. Anywhere you get your podcasts, we're on everything audio-wise. All right, guys. So with that being said, this has been Timeless Talk. We'll see you next week.